back with my last pregnancy update. Wait, was it through 31? Oh, now I gotta change the camera angle. Jackson, lay down and go to sleep, baby. Oh my god, why didn't I do this before I sat down to film? So I'm doing 32 and 33. I'm glad it literally took me 5 minutes to figure that out. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing my week 32 and 33 pregnancy update. Let's just start right away with this. I'm looking up the size of the baby right now since I always forget to do that. First, for week 32, the baby's the size of a jicama. I remember when I made these pregnancy updates with Jackson, we were like, jicama? What the hell is a jicama? And then I looked it up and I was like, wow, I'm an idiot. It says your baby now weighs 3 3/4 pounds, is the size of a large jicama, and is 16 inches long. That is so insane. It's freaking 16 inches long. Insane. So I had my 32-week doctor's appointment at 33 weeks just because of like scheduling and stuff. They just couldn't like make it work. So I actually had that appointment when I was 33 weeks. But for that appointment, I went in and I'm bringing up my weight. I don't know why. I've never talked about like my weight in a video before, but I feel like I have gained a lot more this pregnancy. I don't just feel like, I know I have. Like, I've definitely gained a lot more. And it's hopefully it's not like enough to where you can tell like, oh yeah, she's gaining a lot of weight from being pregnant. But like, I remember with Jackson, I gained like, even when I was like 40 weeks pregnant, I gained like the bare minimum. It was like 20 pounds or something. And this pregnancy, I am now 34 weeks, and at my appointment last week, I had gained, I think, a total of 26 pounds. I don't know, it's making me nervous. I know it's not a big deal because you're supposed to gain anywhere from 22 to 28 pounds by this point in my pregnancy. So like, I'm gaining normally, but like, to me, it's just scary because it's like, how the hell have I gained 26 pounds? Like, where's 26 pounds going? But moving on to symptoms, my first symptom for 32 weeks was I was super emotional, and I remember I was crying a lot. And I think that again just kind of has to do with like me having anxiety and like us we haven't bought anything for the baby yet, because we don't know if it's a boy or a girl. And I think it's like stressing me out that we haven't bought anything, because I don't want to buy a ton of girl stuff if it's not a girl, because a lot of the stuff I like is from like Instagram shops and you can't return stuff to them, or Etsy shops, and I don't want to like buy a ton of girl stuff if it's not a girl. So I'm like getting really nervous about like not having anything prepared. Like, we still have all the baby stuff at my parents' house still, from where I lived with Jackson when he was a baby. So like, we still have to go get all that. We don't have any baby stuff here. I mean, we have baby stuff here, but we don't have like the swing or the rock and play or the bassinet, like anything like that. So I think like 32 weeks, I was just super emotional and kind of just like freaking myself out, because like, I feel like I'm just like not prepared for this at all. So that's how that went. Going along with emotional, I was super irritable and angry, and I remember like I kept telling Max, I was like, Max, I'm like really angry right now, can you please just not talk to me? He was like, okay. And like, as the week went on, I was like, Max, I'm pissed right now, just give me. He's like, okay. I don't know why, I was just feeling like very irritable. Like, everything, like little things were making me mad. Like, I don't know. I think that was also the week that Jackson was like not sleeping very well, and like I said in my last pregnancy update, he was sick. Well, it kind of like carried over into the next week, and he just wasn't sleeping very well. I wasn't getting enough sleep. My next symptom is not hungry, which is so weird because I feel like I've always been hungry throughout this pregnancy. Actually, that's so not true, because like I said in my last update, like 1 week I'm hungry and the next week I'm not hungry. So at 31 weeks, okay, I didn't write it down, but at 31 weeks, I was assuming that it was gonna say very hungry. Yeah, 29 weeks was very hungry, 30 weeks was not very hungry. So I'm sure 31 weeks was hungry, because 32 weeks was not very hungry. So it's literally gone back and forth. Like, it's crazy how it's literally every week gone back and forth. It's so weird. But at 32 weeks, I wasn't hungry. My next symptom is I was really tired, and it's actually my last symptom. I'm really surprised that there weren't like a lot of things going on. But my last symptom was I was really tired, and I again think it just had to go along with Jackson not sleeping very well, and then I was just tired throughout the day. I don't like taking naps during the day. It just like throws off my whole day. I feel weird when I wake up in the afternoon. Like, I don't know, I just don't like taking naps during the day. So when Jackson sleeps, I typically don't take a nap. Moving on to cravings. My cravings that week I wrote down was chocolate cookies and mints, Lifesaver mints. I have been obsessed with them. Max actually bought a bag that literally was like, I don't even remember, it was like 5 pounds or something. I don't know, it was insane. There's so many mints. There's 332 mints. I didn't count, but it says it on the back. 332 mints. Like, you're kidding. That'll literally last me until like next winter. Like, I've been obsessed with the mints. I don't know why. And then also chocolate cookies. Like, what are those? Nabisco. What are those? They make like the grasshoppers and the golden grams, and not golden grams. What am I talking about? They make like the grasshopper cookies and the wafers and like all these things, and I've been obsessed with the chocolate cookies. I don't know why I don't even like chocolate. I literally don't even like chocolate, and I've been wanting like chocolate cookies. Not like Oreos. I don't want Oreos. I mean, I eat Oreos in my ice cream, but like I don't want to just like eat Oreos as a snack if I'm craving chocolate. Like I want these like specific like grasshopper, wafer, like graham cracker, chocolate covered graham cracker cookies. Like, oh, so good. But that is it for 32 weeks. Moving on to week 33. It says your baby is the size of a pineapple. That just seems like spiky. Your baby now weighs a little over 4 pounds and has passed the 17-inch mark, is about the size of a pineapple. So freaking weird. Oh my god. You may find yourself to be waddling. Literally, yes, like both of those. I literally texted Max and was like, I have the pregnancy waddle. Like, it's so weird. I never had that with Jackson, or I did, but it was more towards like 38, 39 weeks, and like this time it's 33 weeks and I have like a pregnancy waddle. I don't know, it's really weird. Like, I'm just like walking weird. So my first symptom for 33 weeks is I was having contractions at night, and it literally was like back labor contraction pain, because if you guys have been following me, you know that when I went into labor with Jackson, I had back labor the whole time. I never had a single contraction in my stomach. Everything was in my lower back, and it was so freaking painful, which is why I'm kind of scared this time if I'm gonna have back labor or front labor, because I don't know what front labor feels like. I don't know if it's worse. I don't know if it's easier. I don't know what it feels like. So I'm like not hoping I have back labor again, but like if I do, it'll be familiar to me. But I was having like back contractions in the middle of the night. They woke me up one night and they were in the exact same spot that they were with Jackson, which is why I know that they were like labor contractions. It wasn't just like my back like was spasming or something. It was so painful. Oh my god, like I said, it woke me up in the middle of the night, and it was every like, I don't know, it was every like 3 minutes, and I had 3 of them, and I was like, what the hell's going on? But that was really scary. I was like, I wasn't worried that I was like going into labor or anything. I was not scared about that at all. I was just scared because I was like, am I seriously starting to have contractions at 33 weeks? Am I gonna have to deal with this for the rest of the pregnancy? Like, that's what I was worried about, because I don't want to have that happening for the next 7 weeks. But my next symptom is I was nauseous and I had heartburn, and that is nothing new because I feel like that's been like the whole pregnancy pretty much, which again is another reason I think it's a girl, because they say you're nauseous if it's a girl. I was never once nauseous with Jackson, maybe once or twice, but like it was never a big thing. This pregnancy, I've been nauseous so much. It's when I eat, when I lay down, when I go to sleep, when I do this, when I do that, when I walk, when I breathe, when I talk. Like, it's just, I'm always nauseous. I've never puked, but I'm always nauseous. My next symptom is I'm hungry before bed. And I remember, because now I'm 34 weeks, like I just started 34 weeks. So this was just a few days ago. So I always wanted to eat right before I went upstairs to go to bed. Like, not when I was sitting watching TV, like after Jackson went to bed. Like, I didn't want anything then. I wanted food. Like, literally, I was going to take my prenatals, drink some water, and go to bed. And then all of a sudden, I wanted everything. Like, and of course, because I was hungry, I sat there and I was like, let's eat some cheddar pretzels. Let's eat some of this. Let's eat some of that. And I was like, why am I doing this? And then I went upstairs, laid down, and it gave me heartburn. So I was just really hungry before bed, and it was a really inconvenient thing. Also, another thing, because I said that I went to the doctor for my 32-week appointment, I went to it at my 33 weeks pregnant time. What? Did that make sense? I went to my 32-week pregnancy appointment when I was 33 weeks. There we go. And I got the DTaP. Is that what it's called? DTaP or Tdap? Tdap shot. And I don't remember getting that with Jackson, but they told me that like I should get it this time. And I'm not getting into the whole vaccine things. I'm not even getting into that. But if they tell me I need a vaccine, like, I'm gonna get it. So I got it in my arm, and oh my god, my arm was so sore. Literally for like 4 days, my arm was so sore. And then my last symptom for 33 weeks is I was so thirsty at night. I actually have been so thirsty at night that I went to the store and bought a carafe. I don't know if you guys know what a carafe is. It's like a big water container. You literally like put water in it, and it's supposed to like sit on your bedside. I literally got a carafe to put next to my bed because I've been so thirsty at night. I just need water all the time. I text Max when he gets home from work at like 1 in the morning. I'm like, bring up water. Like, every single night I've been so thirsty. But that is it for my symptoms for 33 weeks. I did not write down cravings or anything because they actually have been the same. Like, Max went out and bought more of those cookies, and I still have those 332 bag of mints. So I have been Oh my god. I have been set with my cravings. I kind of just like crave random things here and there. Like the cookies and the mints kind of have been like a whole week long, but then like one day I'll really want something like rice pudding. Oh my gosh, I was craving like rice pudding, so Max went to the store and got rice pudding. So it's like little things here and there that I'm craving. So yeah, but that is it for my symptoms and cravings and everything for 32 and 33 weeks. So I guess let's move on to the belly shot. I literally feel huge. It's so crazy. Like I never felt this big with Jackson this early. I guess I need to stop comparing it though, because it's like been so different. So this is the belly for 33, I guess I'm 34 weeks now, but for 32 and 33 week update, really nothing has changed. I feel like I've gotten like slightly bigger, but I don't know. I feel like it hasn't changed too much. Oh my gosh, she literally moves so much. I keep, like, you guys know I keep saying she, but she literally moves so much. Even when I was just doing that, like, she was moving so much. It's so crazy. And I'm so out of breath all the time. I can't wait for that to be done. But that is going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, leave us any comments, questions you may have, because we love hearing from you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Wow, the focus and the zoom on this is nice. Oh, I love when the lights look like that and they're like dotty. That's nice. That's beautiful. I really like that. Okay, bye.